Hey Sunny Solution fans, wanted to give you some tips tonight. So if you're watching, give me some hearts and likes. If you're on the replay, do a hashtag replay. And tonight I just want to talk about how to keep your diffuser running well. I know sometimes people will message me and say, oh, I'm noticing my diffuser still has a lot of water left in it, or it's not having as much steam, so to speak, coming out of it, the evaporative water vapor that comes out. Sometimes that's because they need cleaned and we lose track of when we cleaned them last. And so I probably clean mine once a month. I think maybe if you cleaned them a little more, it might be better. But anyway, I'm going to show you a couple of ways that I clean them. So I have some stuff already prepared, so I'm going to move the camera just so that you can see it, and then I'll kind of walk you through it. So I have two diffusers that I'm going to clean tonight. The first one, this is the inside of the La Luz diffuser. It has the glass cover that goes over the top. And then this is the koala diffuser that we got at Christmas time. So the koala I have plugged in right now, and I'm going to show you one of the ways that it's kind of an easy peasy cleanup. So I'm just going to add the water. There is a fill line inside. You can see the kind of purple marker inside. And I'm only running this for a few minutes, so it doesn't really matter how much water I put in. Just don't want to overfill it, because if you overfill the diffuser, it won't work right either. And then I already have white distilled vinegar in here. So I'm just adding this white distilled vinegar in. And then I'm going to put the top on, and I'll just turn it on and let it run for a few minutes. Turn the music down. Okay, and so I'm going to let that run. You can see the evaporative water vapor coming out. So I'm going to let that run while I talk to you about this other diffuser. So a lot of times when I'm running the vinegar and distilled water through my diffuser, I'll let it run 5 or 10 minutes. Sometimes if it goes a little longer, it's not going to hurt it. It's just cleaning out the ceramic disc in the bottom, which is what allows the water to become vapor. Now this one, you can see it's not too bad. I haven't been using like orange or On Guard or any of those, so it's not too stained in there, but you can see in the bottom of the disc there is a little bit of discoloration in the bottom. So I do have some water ran already, and I've used the doTERRA Abode dishwashing liquid, just a couple of pumps in some warm water. And so you can just take your dish rag and you can wipe this out in here. You don't want to submerge this or it won't run. So I just kind of run it along inside. And then the lid, now this one, the disc, I don't believe comes out of this one. It doesn't wiggle. Some of these, the disc inside pops loose, and I'll show you on the koala bear. But this one, I'm just going to put in the sink and take my scrub brush and just kind of gently scrub it, and then I'll wipe down the top of it. And then I'll show you one more trick to clean it. So I'll rinse it real good. It doesn't take a whole lot to clean these. And then I have some witch hazel. And you can use rubbing alcohol if you like. I just like witch hazel. So I just put a little bit on a Q-tip. And you can pour it in the bottom if you want. But it'll get rid of the residue around the edges of this, and I'm just using it right on that disc in there. And then if you had residue around the edges, some of the heavier oils will do that, like myrrh will kind of do that. It'll build up a little bit, but you can take, I've got some witch hazel on here, and you can wipe out the whole inside area to get rid of that buildup. And then that's it. So it's ready to go. If you had any staining in the top of the lid, you could do the same thing. This one doesn't have any. So now I've let the koala bear run for a little bit. And I'm just going to unplug it. So yeah, the vinegar and water, it doesn't smell very good, but it cleans everything. I'm gonna dump it out. And then I'll show you in here. So this one has a little disc that fits on top, and you just wiggle it loose. So it popped right out. There's a post that it came out of. And then underneath you'll see the diffuser disc. So we want to make sure that that gets cleaned, and then you'll see a little bit in the top of this. There's kind of some red staining in there. And so I'll just take the little Q-tip that I had and give this a wipe in here. And then I can do the same thing with the cotton ball and the witch hazel in the top of the lid. And now you see it's completely cleaned up. So really easy to do. This, if you want, you can submerge all of this and just wipe it out really good, or what I would prefer is I just give it a dusting. So I'll just wipe it down with my Abode dishwasher soap and or liquid, and then I'll just wipe out the inside and it's clean. So, and it's already had the white vinegar run through it, so that kind of sanitizes it. And I'll show you how to pop the, so when you're all done, and you could rinse this out with water if you wanted to. It's already dried out, so I'm not gonna bother with that, but there, it's popped in. So really easy to do. And then if you have other questions about keeping the diffusers running good, let me know. Another tip, some of these won't run real well on purified water. So if you find that it just doesn't have the output that you like, you might have to go to tap water. I do use, we have an RO filter on our sink, but we have well water. So I'm not sure, they say everything comes out of the RO, but I always wonder if it really does or not. I do pretty well with my diffusers using the RO water, especially I have the Dawn humidifier, and that prevents all of the white buildup that you get on your furniture from running a humidifier. I think it's just because there's so much output with the humidifier that it'll tend to leave water vapor when it dries on your furniture with the white calcium buildup in the water. So I do use purified water in my humidifiers. So anyway, those are just some tips, but if you find that you don't have the output, you may have to switch to the regular tap water instead of bottled water. Try it and see what you think, and let me know if you have questions. Each diffuser is a little different. That's why I grabbed two, because of the way the lids are made. So let me know, and we will talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.